Hello everyone and welcome back to the Recall Gaming 100 subscriber celebration zombie challenge series. That's quite a long-winded title. I should really look at shortening things like that. I need an ideas man, a publisher man who's better for series titles than that. But anyway, as you guys know, you know the drill. We're doing each of the classic maps. I'm not sure if we're doing Origins just yet, but I'll talk a little bit more as that time comes. But we've done Natron Toten. We've very briefly done Verrückt. It went pretty badly. We did Shine on Numa recently, which we did really well on. Now, this is where things get interesting. Der Riese was not part of the Zombie Chronicles, however, the map was, in essence, remade for Black Ops 3 as a pre-order bonus and later sold separately, titled The Giant, which I believe is just the translation of Der Riese. But let's get straight into this one. We might last a bit on this, but due to the fact that this isn't Zombie Chronicles, we have a cutscene here, which hopefully I can skip. But due to the fact that this isn't Zombie Chronicles, there's like none of the classic guns in here. It's all going to be Black Ops 3 stuff, which is a little bit of a shame. But it's just one of those things. Der Riese was the map, I believe, of the day. That was the map that turned zombies into not a niche thing, into a mainstream thing, but it was easily the best map that they could have made. I'm trying to just ignore this cutscene. All sorts of mad shit happening right now, but it's all to do with the timeline. Timeline's all getting weird. Thank God I can skip it. That is badly acted or made. That's not why I'm here. But here you are, Der Riese reimagined. It's now snowing, and so we will outline the challenge. I'll talk a little bit more about Der Riese. I do attack it, shut it up. Let's just kill a few zombies. I say I'll talk more about the Der Riese map and my feelings on the awesome map that it is later. A little bit dark on this version, I remember. But this is a challenge that there is already a video on YouTube, well, not anymore, but back on a thing called the BBFS main channel, which was the first YouTube channel we ever sort of did. A bunch of friends who still friends now, met up very recently, in fact. But we did a challenge. We used to do these zombie challenges, and he's called Beefus. I won't say names actually, forget all that. But a friend of mine who I've mentioned a few times, this is one of his challenges, and it's one of the best ones he ever did. I think the Kino one is the best one, probably. But this is an awesome one, too, that we probably didn't play enough. I don't think I ever actually did it. But there is a YouTube video out there that I had to find the old login for that old channel, because I put it all on, like, private, because I never want anybody finding those things. And, yeah, it was made in the summer of 2012. And here we are in the spring of 2025 doing the same thing. But the challenge was essentially called Protect the Bridge. I'm going to rename it to A Bridge Too Far for this one, because I love that film. But, yeah, there's a bridge here on this platform behind that clock tower, essentially. Clock tower, the right terminology? No, just the clock, really. But we've got to get to the bridge through. We'll go that way, which is not typically the way I think most players go. I think most of the years I played this game, it was always through this facility here. Mainly because the Thompson was in there. But, yeah, we're going to go left. I think I've got to get there by round 4. I'm trying to remember the rules, because I've obviously got to go up there, turn the power on. It's all about protecting that bridge, and there's certain areas I can and can't go. Again, pretty much all these challenges are going to be limiting real estate areas. The break rounds that we mentioned in Shi No Numa apply here. So, that one, you know, if you know the drill with that, you can easily follow it. These zombies don't seem very German, but maybe they... No, they don't. They were very much Nazi zombies back in the day. But yeah, Der Riese was the first map pack I ever bought, so it's kind of cool to see it.
I may be out of ammo.
See it made here.
Is far from over.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think I want to buy. I don't want to be buying wall guns if I can help it. I could do a max ammo game because I need the points for opening the building. There's 3 doors I need to open, which is quite sizable now that I think about it. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we might have to open the door first. I think you can buy... There's no restriction on what you can and can't buy. But I want to be getting to the bridge as soon as I can, really. What I will do is I'll open this. 750, that ain't too bad. That's 750 as well. I did quite like the reimagining of this map, with it being, you know, snow and stuff. Pretty cool. Yeah, like I can't really... Ah, boom.
Come to you.
Right, if any of you have got a max ammo, that'd be swell. Right, that's the round gone. We'll keep moving. I think I've got enough to get to the bridge. So you've got a Cuda there now, not a trench gun, right. I'm trying to know what's what here, really, more than anything. Let's open this. We can turn on the power. We might have to just buy a wall gun, but we can now at least get to the bridge. So we can at least begin the challenge in some capacity. What gun do we have here? So the FG42. The Vespa, pretty good. Oh, fuck me. Right, I can kill this guy at least. Get this L car, that'll do us.
Hands of a warrior. All weapons wield the power of the Emperor.
I would like that Cuda. Hang on, let's just get moving. Let's not prat about, because we want to begin the challenge. So, we are allowed in this area here. So we've got access to... Oh, what? They moved the perks in this? Oh, well, that changes it. The bastards. Double taps there. Speed colas there. Oh, for God's sake. I didn't know that. I should have done some research. Shit. So we are allowed in here. And we're allowed in that area only between rounds. I need to see what gun's in there, actually. I need to find Juggernog quick. I got a funny feeling it's going to be in there. Which, the only way I can get there is during break rounds. So, that's going to be interesting. It's a bit dark around here. I'm going to turn the brightness up. It's already pretty high. Yeah, hopefully... If that looks a little washed out on YouTube, I do apologise, but... I think it's better to be able to see. But yeah, basically we've got to protect this bridge. It's the bridge at Arnhem. It's the bridge at Remagen. Protect the bridge like your life depends on it. As I say, we're basically allowed in any of this area. We're allowed down where double tap is. It used to be just Juggernog. But you're not allowed to camp here. I mean, I wouldn't do on that on solo anyway. You know, you can't put like 2 people here and, you know, block it all off. So, but my main priority is I've got to find Juggernog, but I can't really go wandering about. I know that there's a perk below me. I can't really see that either. You can open this, but it's generally advisable not to. You're just opening more entry points for zombos. Yeah, that changes the perk. That changes the challenge entirely. If I'd known that, I would have probably just restarted and found out. Oh, bloody double points now? Needed you earlier. Probably should have opened that door and had a look, actually. In fact, I'm going to do that.
No ammo.
And I can see what guns in here.
The real fight begins.
Okay, HGK30, that's very good. Right. Double points is still there. There we go.
Such a reward.
So you're only allowed in there technically in the mid-round, but Black Ops 3 is a little bit different. You don't really get the time of mid-round, so you do get the time, but the, like, symbol to say that you've got time, you know, it doesn't turn, it goes to the next round straight away. It doesn't, you know, it used to give you ages and it'd have to turn red and, you know, stuff like that. Right, we are out of ammunition. Completely. Man, how the fuck am I going to play this? Grenades, it really is going to have to be here. I really do have a drop of some kind. Ha! This is very interesting. Let's say normally you'd have Juggernog or something. Shit, shit. Oh my god, right, I'll have to redo that. Because perks move. Juggernog not being there fucks everything up. How long does that take? 9 minutes. That's fine, we'll leave it. This is a lot harder. I've got to be a lot more technical on how I play this. The L-Car's probably not the best gun to buy either. We'll try this again. You know, because I didn't really get to showcase any of the challenge. This isn't Verrucht where the challenge is simple. This is a really good challenge. So I don't want to be dying early like that. But the game not giving me a bastard max ammo were a bit of a bastard, wasn't it? I know I'm saying bastard a bit, but Jesus. But yeah. Sorry, just have a drink there. Darice was an incredible map because, and it introduced a lot of staples. I mean, of course, Zombie Verrucht did a lot with the perks. Shine and Humor added the characters and probably expanded the map a little bit. But Darice was But added teleportation, pack-a-punch, and a really good tight map design. It really was kind of like the culmination of everything from Nacht, Verrucht, and Shi No Numa into this amazing, awesome map. They just nailed it, essentially, with that one. I just want to know where the Juggernog is. So it's there. Is that always the case? Because...
Field report. Dimensional insertion point was off. We were too late. Richtofen interrupted established continuity. What happens next is uncertain.
Well, if Jug's there...
Operatives MIA. I have no choice but to continue the mission alone.
I can pre-plan. That actually makes this challenge way harder. I'm actually going to have to tell the friend who come up with this challenge about that. I don't know if he'll care all these years on. He might do. But yeah, because that really changes things entirely, because the whole point of the challenge was that you at least had Jug. But it makes it a little bit harder. This is probably one of those challenges that if you play it with 4 players, it's going to be a lot better. But because I've got no friends, no, I've got no one on to play with, I'm just going to have to like do it all solo. I'm going to have to let the zombies in and hope I get a max ammo. That is going to have to be the strategy here, because can I knife you when you're up there? No. I could use some grenades. I don't know if that's... No, use the knife. But no, I'll have to let all the zombies in.
Infestation confirmed. Positive identification of 115 on site. As expected, my memory's slipping. Unable to determine current jump count to this location.
We still got all the radios here.
Maybe more.
No, all the radios are gone. Yeah, radios are gone. I mean, gobble guns might have to be in use in this one. I mean, my Black Ops 3 was not the this is where I kind of jumped off on zombies, and Call of Duty in general, really. So, I'm kind of very unaware with this zombies, how it works. It's funny to play some of these older maps because they still very much adhere to the 4 windows for 4 players. Kind of a which map kind of broke away from that tradition. It was probably 5, wasn't it? Did Kino have 4? No, Kino had like 4 entry points, didn't it? That was very much the standard modus operandi until they changed that. Yeah, you notice I'm having to totally alter the strategy. So basically, as soon as I need enough points to turn the power on and get Jug, we'll make a slight modification to a Bridge Too Far challenge. It isn't called Protect the Bridge, it's called Bridge Too Far, so it's slightly altered for the Giant. And what the change we will make is you can get Juggernog. Because you're just not going to last otherwise. You know, if you're doing it with 4 players, that might mean that you've got... Insta-kill then? Not very helpful.
It's hunting season. Having failed to secure the intel.
Oh god, they don't shut up because they're on about the bloody story.
Is currently unknown.
But anyway, guys, one little side note. I've only got access to Zombie Chronicle maps, but I was looking at Black Ops 4 and I saw that Black Ops 4 actually added, they like redid a lot of the maps, which you can buy separately. I think, what did they do? Call of the Dead and 5? Shit, should have fired that. Call of the Dead and 5 I think got remade, which is kind of cool. So maybe we could do something with that. I don't know. Yeah, part of me was thinking we should open something to get to Jug, but we don't have to. We can still go the same way. I don't think in the challenge it stipulates that you have to go the way that we do. I think if you want to go that way, you can. I just think it'd be harder, probably. It all depends what area you prefer to, like, hold out. I think the fact that Jug moves kind of changes a lot of stipulations of this challenge now. But yeah, you're going to be knifing only, that is for certain. So we need enough points for Jug to at least stand half a chance. Shit. But yeah, we ain't getting anything here. We're not getting any, like... No max ammos or anything. They actually seem to react when you stab the knife in them in this game. I've only just noticed that. They, like, back up, don't they? I swear they didn't used to do that. Let's just put the knife in you. Let's open stuff up a bit. See how many points that leaves us. The mystery box there? What the hell is going on? They really changed this. Probably should have done some research before I started this. Right, so we turn the power on. That gets the charge up and running, and it's only round 3. 100 points there. And as I say, we're having to play this a little bit more technical than I would have liked. But yeah, in the break rounds, if you want to pack a punch, you can do all the teleporters in between. Simple enough, really. Map brightens up a little bit. Let's up. Gonna have to do some very point-scumming things here to get enough for Jug. Not gonna have enough for a gun. Shit. Yeah, there you are. Oh, that's quite handy, actually. Let's get Jug. Still don't have enough for a war weapon. I think the rule change we will make for the bridge too far is you've got until the dog round. You're allowed to do what you want until the dog round. I think that's the only thing you can really do to make this fair. I might have to pick up a Shiva. What's the other gun? Oh, I like that weapon. I only need 100 points for that as well.
Okay, need to find some ammo.
Need a gun. Yeah, I'll go with this. It's mobile, isn't it?
Come here, freak sacks.
At least I can get some points, because you want to be able to get a gun at least. But the bridge is open. That's the main thing. Oh, now you give me it. Beautiful. Can really get some points. But yeah, point scumming. Wasn't on the agenda, I tell you. Let's go. Pretty cool strat there. So it's all about the points. Because I want to open that other door as well up there on the bridge, and I can finally show off the challenge.
You corner a Dempsey, you'll get dead real quick.
Oh, why am I not getting that?
Get in the line, brain sacks.
So we could buy a coda now as well. I'm not actually going to do that. Anyway, there you go. We can now start the challenge. You have got until the dog round, but seeing as how I'm ready already, gonna go up here and do it. Got Juggernog. The challenge can actually begin somewhat. We have a gun at least. Nice 100 points there. But anyway, we can let the challenge begin. We won't open that just yet, but we're going to open it in order to get the assault rifle there. But yeah, it's all about protecting this. Attempt number 2. So let a bridge too far begin. I think this challenge is probably better on the original Doris, in all fairness. Just because when the challenge was made by my good friend, it was done with that map in mind. And how that map's design works. They've obviously made a few changes here. And Zombies works fundamentally different. I don't know if that's just because you're on a different console generation, but the feel of the game changed a lot between World at War and Black Ops, the original, and Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2, they all had this kind of continuity that changed with this game. I've got to still ration my ammo a bit here. They seem to have adhered to the whole Doris not giving you much bloody ammunition policy.
You guys just wanted an easy way out, right?
Kill you. Double points. Nice.
Shoot 'em up and rack 'em up.
The ammo has run dry once again. I mean, ammo was always the main thing of this challenge, but Jesus, even worse.
For more, Stumpy.
Keep making crawlers. Great. Not on the agenda.
Knee biter.
I did see a Zombo. Okay, can't keep taking hits like that. Nice. When I kill this guy, I can get the HVK, so we're going to do that. We might get a dog round, who knows.
Can I aim and shoot it? Then it works for me.
Right, round 6. Still no dogs, so yeah. But this is a very good gun, so having this kind of changes the tide of battle. We're going to get what used to be the bouncing betties. There should be trip mines here. There still is, thank God.
Hey, brain maggots. I got a surprise for you.
Now, I imagine they won't do what bouncing... No, they don't do what bouncing betties used to do. Bouncing betties used to slide down there. It was kind of weird. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I've still got one. But But yeah, HVK is going to be a bit overpowered on round 6, but if we can build up some good points for the dog round, we can get all the teleporters online potentially. And then we can really get this challenge going. Now, my friend mentioned in that original video, going way back, that he actually managed to get to round 19 on solo, so that may well be a strategy, a round we can possibly hit. I'm not sure, because I think this game's a lot harder. I ain't as good at zombies back then. It doesn't hold them for long, does it, Carpenter? You always think it'll last longer than it does. But it can buy you valuable seconds. But yeah, I think if there was an hour counter for zombie maps, between the combined World at War and Black Ops 1, Der Riese, it would easily be the most minutes or hours. Certainly not minutes, it's hours. Days even. Definitely have been put into Der Riese over other maps. It won't even be close, that one. One thing about the box being there is you can, in the break round, in between mid-rounds, you can go and use it, can't you? So that's one little change, which I'm going to make advantage of. Limit it to one spin, but one spin is enough. Not really. Right, dog round. Okay. Cool. Cool. So this, as we say, is the break round. Now, normally you go and hit the box because it'd be down there. But I ain't going to do that because why would I? What I am going to do is get these teleporters going. Or at least this one. So teleport, Pack-a-Punch was kind of interesting. You had to run like fuck and get them on. Now, on the challenge video, I did actually mention you're not really supposed to do what I'm doing here, which is... Jesus, they're quick. They're quick on this game, I must say. Jesus, is the Locust any good or what? Possibly. I won't read. That's the end of the round. That just blew up. Oh, this game's weirding me out a bit. But as I say, on the original one I would have had to kill myself because I've taken too long. We'll take that. Oh, no, I won't. I'm allowed another spin. I'm allowing. The round hasn't even started yet. What the f...
Where your death came from, Bone Jaws.
Well, we've got one teleporter online. If we can get to the next break round, it'll be all about getting Speed Cola, probably. Speed Cola? No, sorry, we'll get another teleporter on. And you got to think, if you get to a high dog round, you can fall back and use the teleporter, couldn't you? So it's worth getting on. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's that. I can probably use this sniper rifle quite effectively with Speed Cola. Yeah, it's going to be a one-hit kill at this round. But at least the challenge, I would say, is in swing now. Jesus! Look at that, no scope. Shit. I want to get cocky, though. I don't even have Quick Revive or anything like that. Quick Revive, I assume, is in the same place. And Mule Kick is below me. I say, we're going to have to get to the next dog round to find that out. Round 7 was pretty late. Probably get it at round 11 or 12. I don't know if it'll overcompensate for it being late. Jesus. But yeah, you are allowed to train in here. I mean, you want to be protecting that bridge at Arnhem as much as you can. Death Machine! Help turn the tide of battle a bit. Come on, Zombos. Don't all run out of me now. But I feel like I was in the mentioning of talking about Black Ops 4 zombie remakes. So, Quick Revive's there now? Well, we'll get it. It's only 500 points. Right, Quick Revive. I don't like that changes. I'm going to have to do some research. But I would rather that just stayed the same. But Quick Revive means we can get ourselves back in the game. Got Gobblegums. Gobblegums might have to be the way, you know. But, yeah, Black Ops 4, I think they remade 5, Call of the Dead. And is that it? Did they just remake those two? Can't think of what other ones they would have had they've missed. But yeah, so part of me is wondering if we could perhaps, if I can remember any challenges that we had for those, I could like maybe buy those at some point. Not quite down the line, but if they're not too expensive, which, big joke, it's Activision, probably still charging the top price for them. But I could look to doing them because I do have Black Ops 4. Never bought it, it was free on PlayStation Plus, which, quite unbelievable. It's the Call of Duty I've probably played like nothing of because there's no campaign. So, there's nothing that interests me on it, really. Maybe because my zombie days were long and gone. One thing that kind of gets forgotten, on World at War, snipers were kind of seen as a really good weapon to get. The PTRS was an absolute god of a gun on this map because, you know, camping was still like the main strategy back then, and camping up in sort of that tower there, the STG-44 that was the strategy. And if somebody had a PTRS, they could do some really good damage for you. We won't buy any ammo, should be alright. They could do some really good work for you on that walkway. You could do with buying the Bowie knife, actually. That's quite a game changer at times. Hang on, take one back. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, I think a bridge too far is now in full swing. Mines are good though because if you've got 4 that you can put loads, it just lets you know that the zombies are closer than you think. It stops you getting caught out. But yeah, snipers were really good, and then Call of the Dead kind of wanted to be this throwback where snipers were good. So they introduced the Scavenger Wonder Weapon, which was kind of a mixed bag, but I actually thought it was pretty cool. I think it was certainly better than that VR11 thing. Which, turned a zombie into human and drove enemies away. Not the worst thing ever, though, it was pretty cool. It was good when you upgraded it, because you could just get rid of George Romero like that. You didn't have to fight the bastard anymore. I'm gonna go buy some ammo. Did that skull even activate? I didn't hear it. Oh man, I hate how they sort of work. Right. I don't know if the Wonder Whoppers on this map, I don't know how that works with the Wonder Weapons. Whether they incorporated the new ones or what. As I say, my knowledge is not in depth enough. Hopefully we can get something like the Wonder Whopper and show that off a bit. We managed to get the ray gun in Shino Numa at least and show that off for the first time. Of course, it's not the original ray gun, that's long gone after Moon. Replaced with the ray gun Mark II, which was a hell of a lot better actually. I'm enjoying this Locust because it is still a one-hit kill. But yeah, doing it with 4 players is pretty tricky. You're basically going to have to hold out and play a bit of different strategy because you're not really going to be able to train the zombies like I am doing here. Because one person's going to get, you know, absolutely done for, really. Oh shit, I had to cock it then. That was a bit of a nightmare. Oh, still got it. He says like that's round 20. Well, I'm round 11. I don't want them. I could have done with the double points earlier game, but whatever. Dog round will be good now. Ask and you shall receive.
We just got bumped up a pay grade.
I did not mean to put that on. Oh, Gorgon, I mean, it's an LMG, isn't it? No, I don't like it. Get rid. Should not have got rid of the Locust. Pharaoh, this is like a fucking wall gun, man. What the... What? That was not a dog round. That was a waste round. Oh, no. Give over. The box is not liking me.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, new sniper rifle. A bit more beastly. Yeah, you can count the round starting as when you get your drops like that. You know, my bouncing betties or mines back. But the game's not being friendly. The dog rounds are so short. I think this sniper rifle's more powerful, so... Oh yeah, it sounds it. SVG 100.
Just something so beautiful about blowing shit up.
Right, I wanted to hit round 15. That was the aim of this challenge. I mean, I have been able to show it off. The older bridge too far. I was tempted to download the theme and put it in at the start of the video, but... I think the effort that would take might get the better of me. Probably just get done by YouTube's copyright anyway. But yeah, Protect the Bridge, A Bridge Too Far, this challenge, and Kino de Toten and Ascension, I'm really looking forward to doing those ones. So we're in sort of the peak of these challenges now. And interesting thing about all three of them is they all come courtesy of my good friend. I had no hand in any of them. So he really was the man for the challenges. They cocked that up then. Where's Double Tap been relegated to then? Oh, fucking hell. Why did he spawn there? Oh, my God. Interesting that they flinch. That's actually a really good thing, because you can sort of put a little shot in, can't you? Right, I need a gun. I can't go buy ammo yet. Shit. There's the last one. Actually, not quite. Still spawning in at an interesting rate here. There you go. Right, I'm going to go buy this gun. Now, I didn't hear this go. No, is that not a thing anymore? Let's put a trip mine there, a trip mine there. Interesting to note that I'm not seeing any zombies climb up here. If you're playing on with multiple people and you fall down there, then the person who went down has to down themselves and not be revived. So you are allowed back next round, but you're done for that round. So that's how that works if you make the dishonourable mistake. But I just remember doing hours and hours of fun on Derice. I remember Shino, Numa and Derice added some trophies in, like DLC trophies on PS3. And I was not looking at perks or anything like that. I didn't even know really what power and all that did, or Pack-a-Punch quite then. But I just remember getting a trophy because I got to round 20 without using perks, because I just camped in the corner with 3 other people on public match. In reality, trying to do a match with no perks up to round 20 is like virtually impossible. Like, that's the only way to do that, I think, would surely be, you know, do a public match, ideally with 3 friends, and just hope that they're really good, and they can, like, kill all the zombies for you, and you just hold back. Obviously with good guns and that, but you just hold back, and they'll get you to round 20, basically. I think it was called Perkaholics Anonymous. I do like this. Oh, daily challenge completed. 10,000 XP for who gives a fuck and who gives a shit. Do you still have that person hanging in that building? I don't think so. They seem to have removed some of the more disturbing imagery. I don't know what word I was going to say then. I do like the snow effect. It adds a little bit of creepy ambience. But yeah, next dog round, I'm going to go get that Bowie knife. And I'm going to get that teleporter. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention then. Oh, you beauty. I need that. Insta-kill lets me just make progress in these rounds. I want to at least get to the next dog round if I can. That'd be cool. It also lets me use as little ammo. I've been really stupid with my ammo. I should have been getting ammo every round, basically. So I'm going to put myself in a bad spot sooner rather than later. But it's cool that the HVK-30 is here, because this is a really good assault rifle. In comparison with the awful Type 100. I mean, not awful, but... yeah, it's a Type 100 on Derice. World at War and Black Ops 1, and that's a decent gun, but it's got low ammo. And it's not that powerful after many rounds either. So you don't want to be clinging onto that gun for long. No, fuck. Whoa, got away with that one. I say, I'm refraining from saying I've still got it because it's literally round, what, 16, 15 even? Could do with monkey bombs, really. Right, slide through. Oh, that's cool. And now, monster through. That better be a max ammo. It is. You know what? Get mined. Yeah, get mined, you wanker. Yes! Have that. That's an end to the round that we wanted to see. Okay, don't need to buy ammo this time. How long have we been recording here? Only 35 minutes. I don't see myself doing 20 plus minutes more. Because this is some hard shit. Feel like next round's got to be dogs. But I got a bit of luck. Well, not luck, but I got fortunate with the drops in that round. So I could do with that again, really. Because I was feeling... I'm starting to feel the pinch. But if I had some, you know, upgraded guns here... like an upgraded HVK and upgraded SVG, and the tide of battle might just change in my favour. Oh yeah, shit, they start dropping dogs, don't they? I forgot that. I heard it then, and I was like, what's that? But yeah, they start dropping dogs in, which is kind of cool, actually. Could do a Deadshot Daiquiri here, that would be awesome. Come on! Bloody cock it. I think double tap is what you need. That reduces, like, cocking with bolt action. Oh, shit. No, no, I want that. Ah! Oh, shit. That was close. I nearly died in search of the death machine. That would have been very, very sad. You just know there's going to be that one person that says, this isn't a challenge, this is just an actual viable strategy. Well, as I say, some of the challenges are, you know, less taxing than others. And this is probably one of those. But I defy anyone to say that this is easy. Right, I'm going to go get ammo. Probably going to get a dog round now, because that's what the game tends to do over here. I say, I wish I could adhere to the strict to get back in time for the next round, but it's not really possible. Dogs. Right, I want to get stuff. I'm gonna. Because I need pack-a-punch guns now, so we're gonna do that. Double tap I could do with that and all, really.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's an... I don't know what gun it's called in this game. It's basically an AK, which is close enough to the SGG. I kind of like that, actually. You boys have stamina up. That'd be handy. Stamina up would change everything. Right. Oh, you get drops as well, don't forget, when you do the teleporter. I mustn't forget that. The next one's the shortest one anyway, so... Knowing my luck, the game's probably going to fucking kill all the dogs now. You don't get... Do you get a drop? A bomb? I don't want that. I'm not going to get it. Fuck that. In every sense of the word. Go away, Mr. Doggo. Please. Go away. What gun is that? Oh, that's a good gun, that. It's like the M8A7 or something. Don't know what it's called in this game, but it's that. Like, type gun. Right, I want double tap. Sincerely. Ah, cool. Right, I'm gonna go upgrade that.
You know, I've hated Richtofen for so long, I've almost forgotten why. Oh yeah.
Shit. So you can actually double pack-a-punch, can't you, in this game, but it kind of becomes pointless after a while. Yes, I have failed the challenge there, technically. I've taken too long. Let's put that on, why not? But the round hasn't technically ended. It's kind of BS, is that? We might see more zombies come from up here now, so we'll see. We'll keep an eye out for that, but we've got some beastly stuff now. Let's say, we won't struggle now for killing now. Oh my god, if I died then like a scrub, that would have been fucking embarrassing. Jesus, they're quick now. Yeah, good job we pack punched. I mean, I don't know if the game has adaptive difficulty and it naturally makes stuff harder, but there seems to have been a difficulty spike now. We're on round 18. I say I'm going to send this video to my friend who come up with the Protect the Bridge. He's probably going to think I've totally bastardized it by giving myself time and not killing dogs. Is it free? Free. It's not actually that useful then, is it? 3 shots to kill these zombies is not that good, actually, I don't think. Let's train in here for a bit. Hopefully you guys are enjoying me use something different though, like this sniper rifle. Look at that, we actually did that round pretty quick, but it didn't feel quick. It felt rough. Round 19. Pretty cool. But I do feel like the game has some kind of adaptive difficulty, because this just feels like it's ramped right up. It'd be different if I had a fucking ray gun. But at least I've been able to show Pack-a-Punch. And I'm very certain I bought Jug on Verrucht, and I've shown traps on Shi No Numa, and like the huts and the variations. So I think I've been able to at least show you how, you know, each features of the new maps, because this is also a celebration of where the channel sort of all came from, and the YouTube journey. So I've been able to show you the evolution of each map to a degree. I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Death and taxes. Yeah, I won't last much longer, guys, but hey ho. Round 19 it's gonna be.
My gun jammed. Yeah, or else that wouldn't have happened.
I mean, I can't really just... I can buy revive. Oh, can I, though? Max ammo is not that... Oh, my God, game. No, you fucked me there. Jesus. Go, go, go. Oh, bastard. Round 19 it is. I think that lasted a good length of time. That was actually kind of the perfect what we want. But yeah, that was A Bridge Too Far, originally titled Protect the Bridge. That was the bridge at Remagen, the bridge at Arnhem, everything you've ever wanted. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that one, guys. Despite that early stumble of like round 6, I think that challenge actually got really good. Next one is Kino de Toten, and that is going to be the best one yet. Honestly, stick around for the Kino de Toten one. That is honestly, I ain't going to give any spoilers, but again, that's one that the same friend who come up with Protect the Bridge, he come up with also the Kino de Toten one and the Ascension one back in the day. And this is where it's going to hit its stride now, these Kino, the Giant and Ascension. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. And thanks as always for helping us get to 100 subscribers.